Vindication is a wonderful feeling. Well, here's the story. The Delhi High Court recently held that a spouse can seek compensation. It was not recently held, it was reiterated, something that was mentioned by the Supreme Court way back in 2013, that even though you cannot say, and now after the Joseph Shine judgment, even for adultery, you cannot seek, someone going to jail for say, inducing your spouse to have an affair. At the very least, you could file a civil suit against them for damages. It is a tort remedy available to you. The funny thing is, a lot of people have been mentioning the High Court has ruled, now you can do this. This is a long concept. This has been there for many, many years. I mean, it's been there since time immemorial, right? Even the Supreme Court reiterated a fact that under tort law, you can do this. And the funny thing is, I have personally, my team, after, I was sitting and having dinner yesterday with my team members. And one of my team members told me recently, just a couple of months ago, after having issued summons, after the matter being midway, this presiding officer recently coming into this particular position says, what is this matter? How can you file a case? And we have to show the court, and even then, don't want to get it in their head. How can you do this? How can you do this? Now, hopefully, in the near future, courts will not forget about this very widely highlighted judgment of the Delhi High Court, which is nothing new. But after having filed, I'd say around 70 or 80 cases of civil suit for damages for inducing my spouse to alienate their affection towards me, we finally stand vindicated, and now we know that for the foreseeable future, no judge is going to say, what is this? How can you file case against your wife because she has a boyfriend? Yes, we can. Yes, we can, my lord. It's a great feeling to have this. Well, it's an interesting judgment. Shelly Mahajan versus Bhanushri Bahel. Interestingly, the wife filed a civil suit for damages against the girlfriend, made her defendant number one, made the husband defendant number two, said that this defendant is the person who induced my husband to alienate his affection towards me, and therefore I seek compensation from the girlfriend of the husband. And there was one technical issue. You cannot, file this before the civil court. It must be done before the family court. The court said no. Civil court also has the remedy. Family Courts Act does not bar you from instituting a suit against your husband's girlfriend in the civil court. Well, good times ahead. Hopefully, we'll also see similar parity when the husband wants to sue the wife's boyfriend, and it will not be a one-sided thing where the court says, how can you file a case against her boyfriend? Isn't it an infringement of her privacy? It would be very funny but the unfortunate thing is, political correctness does happen. So what's going to happen is the judge is going to, inside the courtroom, it's very sorry to say this, as an officer of the court that I'm supposed to be, the court's going to say, how can you? And I say, okay, give it to me in writing. How can I do it? Punish me, send me to jail as counsel, as party. They won't do that. You know what they will do? Issue notice, long date. Anyways, we push, we fight, we strive forward. And now we'll not be required to carry the Pinakin Rawal versus State of Gujarat judgment with us everywhere we go, to show the court that yes, even the Supreme Court of the land says that a person can sue the spouse's boyfriend or girlfriend for inducing them to alienate their affection towards me.